Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Health or High Water. I think we're on episode 141 right now, which is actually absolutely incredible because of guys and girls like you. I want to do a huge shout out to Vietnam right now. You guys have been downloading 1,000 episodes here in the past month. Thank you so much. It means the world to us. Doesn't matter where it's coming from, but you guys are listening to our message. It's huge. We have a very special episode today with Brendon. We're going to talk about gym experiences, but I got a quick shout out to one of our sponsors here, Gene Planet Genetic Testing. If you guys are trying to us and figure out what the heck to do with your fitness program, how to work out, what your injury risk is, cancer risk, all these things quantitatively, then go check out geneplanet.com's genetic test. The premium genetic test is going to tell you all these different things. I'll do a free genetic consult if you get a genetic test using code APT. That way you get 30% off. That's code APT for 30% off genetic testing. But make sure you guys check it out. This is going to revolutionize the way we build programs for people in the future. So Brendon, man, it's good to have you back on.
Thanks for having me.
Good to have you
be back.
Yeah, man. So we got an interesting episode. Brendon and I both are in different phases in our fitness experiences, different age groups, but we both fell in love with the gym.
Yes, 100%.
Right? That's part of our lifestyle. Is who we are. We don't miss days. That's all we talk about in the gym is just gym stuff. But that's not the experience for everybody, right? Everyone has a lot of people have a hard time getting into the gym, getting into routines. They might not find the right gym for them, the right experience, the right workout. There's all these different factors that go into a successful, healthy, happy routine, right?
Yes.
So today we're going to dive into both of our gym experiences and how that worked for us, and then hopefully you guys can take some nuggets of information from this and curate your own gym experience to make sure it's tailored to what you're looking for, to the community you're looking to be a part of, and to stay with this long term instead of motivation. We're looking for discipline, right?
Yes.
So, Brendon, tell us a little bit about your gym experience when you fell in love with the gym.
Okay. So that started probably about 5 years ago, I would say.
Okay.
I was around 16. Was battling some insecurities and stuff.
Yeah.
And I started at a gym in Holden Beach, where we're located, not far from where we're at now. And it was a small gym, 24 access, and I could walk there. So I started walking there. And everybody was real friendly and stuff. It had the bare minimum equipment.
Right.
Everything you need, dumbbells, barbells, a little bit of machines and cables,
Yep.
stuff like that. And that got the job done. I stayed there. I bought the year membership outright. It was on sale for like $215.
That's a good steal.
That's a good deal, man. So I bought that, and I only stayed there probably we'll say about 8 months out of the year, because I started driving. And then I found out kids at school were like, "Hey man, you heard about the gym Betterbuilt in Charlotte?"
Yeah.
And that's the gym me and Tripp currently attend.
Shout out to Jen and Adam.
Yes, very wonderful gym. And so I started visiting there, and I was like, dude, they got way more stuff. My friends from school come here. There's a community that I got.
Yeah.
I see them bench pressing this, and I'm like, big fish in a... thought I was a big fish in a small pond, even though I wasn't. I was a noob anyways. But when I went to Betterbuilt, it opened my eyes to the gym community. So and then I found, wow, like we all have a common interest here. Whether this guy's trying to lose weight, this guy's trying to gain weight, this guy wants to hit this number on the bench press. Everybody shows up to the gym to be better, ultimately.
Especially there, right?
Yes.
Everyone's there to be a better version of themselves. I mean, they take the name serious.
Yes, 100%.
But you brushed off a few points that really make a gym experience crucial, right?
Yes.
Number one you talked about was convenience.
Yes.
Convenience is one of the biggest things, right? You don't go choose a gym that's an hour away.
Oh man.
Because you'll make up every excuse not to go.
Yes.
Oh, watch out. There we go. The little knot right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Yeah, go. But yeah, convenience is huge, right? Like for a lot of us, like when I was living in Denver, they didn't really have your traditional gyms like we have out here, like Betterbuilt, TrueFit. They had like rock climbing gyms and stuff. It was hard to find a gym that I liked, so I ended up having to go to a commercial gym. So for you guys listening, that's like Vasa, Lifetime, big commercial chain gyms that just have no personality at all. It's copy, paste, repeat.
Yes.
But going back to convenience is you have to find something that's within driving distance after work, before work, something that's going to be on the way. So make sure you're taking that consideration for convenience-wise for you. The big point here is you want to make sure that you get rid of any excuses that you can for this wellness journey, right? That's the only way to do it, is making sure you do it every single day or every other day, whatever, turn it into a habit. So you talk about convenience, and then the next thing was curiosity.
Yeah.
right? That's huge, right? Like
My eyes were open.
You wanted to go to a place, you saw this new equipment, people doing new techniques, these kind of things, and that establishes curiosity. If you guys are not curious at all, you're not going to succeed.
That's right.
Right? You got to be a little curious, like, how did that person do this? And those kind of things. And there's a lot of scary people at the gym.
Yeah.
Right? But the funny thing is, guys, and you listen to this, is most people at the gym, if you ask them for a spot, ask them for help, those kind of things, they will give you a rundown of every little bit that they know to help you through the journey. But it takes you getting out of that comfort zone of like, oh, what to say to them? I have no idea.
That is the truth.
You know, and just asking some questions. I think that's part of the human experience as well, is we got to stop being so like sheltered inside these kind of things.
100%. I think that we definitely, when we stay in our comfort zone, we're very limited. So that taught me speaking to people at the gym and going up to them was way more beneficial than me just going around, putting my headphones on, putting my head down hoodie, and just hating the world. Not that there's not a time and place. There's times where I'm like, okay, I really want to focus on this lift. I got this bench number. But the amount of connections, the social connections that you make at the gym, just like me and Tripp here, we're here making a podcast, and I met him. I currently work at Better Built. I've been there for a year and a half. And the things that I've learned just by being in the gym, to create a welcoming environment. It doesn't matter if that person is 70 years old or 15. I approach them with the same energy, that they're welcome. Hey, what goals, man? What are you? And you look good.
Yeah.
Things like that, those little things. It reminds that person why they show up each day. Versus, hey, thanks for your $41 a month. Now go on somewhere.
Right. Yeah. Go on now. Get.
Yeah.
Well, but you know, that's a huge thing. So like when I met Brendon, he came up and introduced himself right away, like super personable, and that's not a skill a lot of people are born with.
No,
you know what I mean? Yeah, I wasn't born with that either. I mean, ADHD, I'm scared making cold calls and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's not fun, but I think it builds character. It also helps you like be able to ask those questions. Like when you're in class, sit at the front of the class.
Yeah,
it's a big rule for me.
I
in
had
college.
that habit too. Actually,
Yeah.
I created, forced myself. It's crazy because there's this subconscious thing and limiter that we have, the self-limiting belief, whatever it is, and it's like we are so backwards thinking. We think that that's the enemy.
Yeah.
That's really, that uncomfortable feeling is what propels growth. And then you do it repetitions, just like lifting weights, same in social interactions, or getting out your comfort zone. You realize, okay, that feeling is actually what I need to go towards.
Yes.
That's what's going to make me better.
There is no growth in stagnation, only uncomfortable. Being only uncomfortable.
Yes.
That's the only way. That's the only way you grow. And I heard, I'm gonna botch this probably, but I heard this saying. It was like everyone imagines like that situation of like being scared to talk to someone or go up to whatever it is, right? That kind of social fear. It's like playing a baseball game, right? And they are using every single reason that every those fans that's yelling at them, oh boo, you suck, these kind of things, not to get up to plate. And they think there's a limit to how many times you go up to plate.
That's right.
But that's life. Every day's a new time at plate.
Yes.
You can
I like
swing
that,
as much
yeah.
as you want,
Yeah.
but it's up to you to not listen to all the noise around you.
Wow.
Right?
That's crazy.
It's true. Every single day is a new opportunity to swing at that plate, right?
Yes,
And going up and trying. If you keep on swinging, you will hit one day.
Yes. I think that makes me think about, I hear this a lot. People come into the gym and they say, well, I don't like people looking at me or something while I'm working out. It like I don't, you know, it makes me feel uncomfortable. You get to a point where that doesn't even cross your mind anymore. If anything, you develop this thought process. If you see somebody struggling, straining, you're like, man, dude, he or she's getting after it.
100%.
So I got to the point where I don't think about that kind of stuff. I look at it as I'm doing this for myself, and hopefully I can inspire somebody along the way to do so as well.
I think another part of the gym experience, right, is getting through these different phases. Right? There's different phases. It's like walking in, your head is down. You don't know the equipment, and I get a lot of this from people. It's like walking in the gym is fearful. There's all this equipment, you don't know how to use it right.
Yes.
And this thing, it's a huge like overcome experience. But there's different levels to this. You don't start off like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
You know, and that's not everybody's goal either. Is
That's
to do that. Some of it's just functional, whatever it is. But there's different levels to this, and you think about that like, hey, listen, today I'm just going to go in and try to look at the equipment, check it out, maybe try some things, and then I'm going to go home and research some of those machines, and next day I'll come in. It's something to build off of. It's really no different than a new job.
Yeah.
Right?
saying or doing.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Tripp is spot on with this, y'all. How you become confident in something. And the most beautiful thing about the gym and the environment is you can always be better. Like, there's really no limits to it. You can start with benching 45 pounds. You possess the ability to add 5 more pounds every time, another rep. And it teaches you that discipline in the gym, what you accomplish, that beating that self-limiting belief that you had, it spills over into other aspects of your life.
100%.
You start to see that discipline with getting to sleep on time, with showing up with your best foot forward, doing that public speech, making that call. You realize, okay, it is possible for me to grow in this area.
100%. And it shows you there's growth everywhere, right? There's growth in all aspects of your life. It gives you perspective. Don't choose a gym or a fitness experience that's gonna that's culty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like, oh, well, it's okay to just be the way you are. These things, people should be pushing you to be the best version of yourself.
100%.
That's absolute best. Like, if this is your limit to what you physically can do with things, cool. That's awesome. Challenge yourself other ways.
That's right.
Learn a new skill, learn a new hobby, these kind of things.
Love it.
But I've never seen anyone that's pushed themselves to that point.
I was gonna say.
You know what I mean?
I always say, well, there's more weight than we can lift, right, on that barbell. So it's like, man, I accomplished this goal. And the beauty in that is like, well, there's more weight I can add to this bar.
Right.
This bar is always going to supply more than I'll ever need. So there's no reason for me to not show up each day with the mindset of how can I grow.
100%. And it doesn't have to be like barbells or how far I ran. I'm going to give you guys a real world example yesterday. So I teach like a music and boxing class for those that don't know. It doesn't make any sense on paper, but it works. It works in person.
It's awesome,
but a lot of the stuff in class is about preventive health and how we should use our hips to walk better, to sit, stand, things that are really going to help the seniors that I work with. And I do a lot of work of heel to toe walking with people, right? Like I do calf raises of rocking the heel, get some ankle mobility, those things. I had someone come up to me at their class yesterday, and they said, "Do you notice anything different?" And I was like, "Not really. What's going on?" I haven't used my cane in 3 days.
Oh.
Right? Right? It's a huge achievement. I haven't used my cane in 3 days. And this is someone who's probably in their 80s.
Man.
That's been using a cane for years.
That has probably had the mindset of, I'm gonna, if not worse, a wheelchair.
Right. Listen, this is a downward spiral for me. The cane, then the wheelchair, then home, whatever. But now the opposite's happened. And there's an ongoing study right now between high schoolers and senior living communities. The study's still going on. You guys fact check me on it.
Yeah. That's all right.
But it's talking about muscle development in high schoolers and seniors. And now the hypothesis was that high schoolers definitely develop way faster than seniors. If they're on the same diet with protein, carbs, and fats, very moderate diet for all three, they grow muscle at the exact same rate.
Wow.
Almost exact same rate.
No, you would not think that.
No, not at all. You think at a certain age you stop building muscle, but
it's over.
Yeah, the only thing that changes is our inactivity. Right? So people talk about, oh, my metabolism changes as you age.
Yes, I hear that all the time.
It doesn't. You get more sedentary as you get older, so your metabolism slows down.
Wow.
Right? So when you guys are choosing, and I gotta get back to the gym experience, right? I'm going off such a tangent.
You're good.
But getting back to the gym experience is you got to make sure that you're taken care of all over, right? When ask for people for like nutrition help. Brendon brought up sleep. Without good sleep, you're screwed.
Oh man, first-hand experience on that one, y'all.
But that's the thing is make sure that you're taken care of at these gyms. Like at these box gyms that are the same cookie cutter place with different owners, different franchising, you're typically not going to get that experience.
Oh, no. It's let me get, for example, purple and yellow. Let me get your $15 a month, and you not realize or not care enough to cancel it because you have to show up in person to cancel it. Let's just make it more difficult. Versus gym like Better Built. Okay, a little more pricey on paper.
Sure.
$41 a month. But you get 24 access. But the thing is, you walk in there and you feel the energy. You're not told what to wear. You're not told how to act, how loud you need to be. There's just this sense of love, man. There's this everybody wants to see everybody win. And I think that's what you can call a gym. It's a productive clubhouse that me and Tripp can go to, because we don't go out drinking, we don't go out to the bars, we're not looking for this instant gratification. We find pleasure in, hey, this is our clubhouse, man. This gym right here, this is what we call home.
I think, and I'm going to talk kind of to guys here on this, is a lot of us guys are builders at heart.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I guarantee a lot of us back in the day would have been like building houses, our own houses, and like doing things with our hands. We have an innate instinct to want to build stuff. And I guarantee, like, once people get into a habit of doing this, like, they'll get hooked, like, right? Like, we're both hooked.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
no going back.
So choosing that gym environment that you can grow with for a long period of time is really, really important.
It is.
You know, and honestly, this, you probably agree with me or not on this, like, kind of the grungier, the harder, the rustier.
Yeah.
The gym, for the most part, is typically has a better environment because people are there to work.
It does.
And it's not the most ideal environment for most people, but if you can grow in an environment like that, you can grow anywhere.
That's right.
You know?
And I think it's what's your goals? And I think that's
100%.
what's suitable to you. So Planet Fitness, for instance, that's suitable for some people because it's not very interactive. It's somewhere they can kind of blend in.
It's quiet.
There's plenty of treadmills for them. They got enough to, get your workout in and stuff. But if you're looking for something like, I'm into powerlifting or bodybuilding,
right,
then you're probably going to want to find a more hole-in-the-wall place that's a little more carefree. And if you really want to go down the rabbit hole, I think those gyms kind of open your eyes to what the gym, how much of a community and how strong it really is. It's not just show up to the gym and check that box.
Well, even in college, I couldn't agree more with that. Is I would go. We had a really nice campus gym. My senior year, the first few was really disgusting. But anyway, even that senior and junior year when we had a new gym, I would go off campus and find the most hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Listen, $15 a month. Sweat where you want to sweat. Clean up after yourself. Right. I don't care.
That's right.
Right. Just because that's a place where I learned the most, like the techniques. People care the most there.
Yeah, it's.
But to be honest, like walking into it, not being into fitness, like I
intimidating.
understand. It's scary. So you see all these people, and honestly, most of those people are the nicest, down to earth people once you get to know them.
100%.
They're in there fighting their demons and stuff. You know what I mean? It's just the RBF.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, and it's crazy because there's like this switch that we have. We're super locked in. We're hitting this set. We got this goal, this number in mind. And that's all we can focus on. It's a form of therapy. I call it iron therapy. So it is a productive thing. I always leave better. I always leave relieved. I can go in there feeling stressed out, angry, anxious, overwhelmed, whatever the word may be. And I go hit those weights. I feel this sense of relief. Compared to driving down the road region, flipping people off, arguing at somebody. The gym, not only do you find love, peace, and a community there, you also find a sense of, oh, this is a release for me.
Yeah. And
I leave better, not worse. It's better than going to the ABC store and drinking. Wow. I might stick with this. This might be worth my $41 a month. Spend that on a bottle of Jameson all day.
How much are some of you guys are listening to spending on alcohol or other like supplements that aren't working when you could be maybe spending like $10 extra a month on a place that like cares about you?
Man, I think it's crazy the mindset of, I hear people come in there and I say it's $41 and their face is like
freak out.
$41?
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you go down the road to the drive-thru, you might be able to go through there 2 times, maybe 3 at best, and that's $41. You go to McDonald's 3 times out of the week and you just spent $41.
Yes.
And guess what? You're eating absolutely horrible food. You're not investing in yourself. When you could come here, you get 30 days straight, 24 access at that. You come here and you get a sense of purpose. You're bettering your health. You're making your life not just better. And it's like, man, there really needs to be a shift in that mindset.
Well, because magic happens at the gym. Literally, magic happens in the gym. You can be whatever you want at the gym.
Yeah, it's wild.
Right? And talking about that mindset again, like you want to find a gym that fits your mindset too. Right, the same kind of, you want to try to get similar goals, right? Like if you want to be a bodybuilder, try to fit into a bodybuilding gym, powerlifting gym, those kind of things. If you're really just getting a quick workout on Planet Fitness is fine, but
that's right. I love it.
But he was talking about mental clarity and these kind of things leaving the gym. There's some really big science behind your body producing these proteins after or during a workout that naturally fight depression, anxiety, all these different things. And I used to joke with my brother at the gym. People come, why do you work this hard at the gym? It's like so I don't kill you.
That's real.
It's not for me. It's for you.
That is real.
I've got to keep myself in check. All of us have stress going on, prospectively, right? All of us have stuff. And I could not manage my mental state, my stress, without working out.
No, there's no possible way. Not
Zero.
in a productive manner. It would be very unhinged. I would not be a pleasant person to be around. And then the insecurity that I would have, he was a big driving force for me getting in the gym in the first place. I was skinny. I just felt like, okay, I don't like the cards that I was dealt.
Right.
And the gym taught me that no matter what cards you're dealt, you can enhance them. And you have cards in that deck that you didn't even know you possessed. You didn't know that you were like, oh, I know I got 52 cards, but I didn't know that card was waiting on me. I thought they skipped me on that one. And then you get this self-confidence. And you know what's beautiful about that? Your cup starts to fill. So you start to fill, and then it starts to sprinkle over. And then you have moments like this where you're fellowshipping with somebody and you're talking out and relating it. And then when you communicate with that person, you realize you're not crazy, you're not alone. They're experiencing the same thing as you. And they're just as happy for you as they are themselves. So I think the gym, it really only makes your life better.
Besides the gym and church, where can you go to better yourself?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question.
I've asked myself that for 3 years.
Wow.
And in our day and age, there is no place else besides a gym and church where you can actually go to fully better yourself. I can't think of anything else, right?
I'm gonna have to put some thought into that, actually.
How about you guys put in the comments, especially on YouTube here, put in the comments if you guys think of other places that people can build themselves.
Yeah.
Outside of the gym and church, please let us know. But as of right now, in 2026, the gym and the church is our only two places that we can really be our true selves. Yeah. Alcohol and drugs just mask that.
100%. And
work on our raw self. And this is kind of one of our last things I want to talk about too, because we've gone under cost, convenience, the goals that we have in mind. We've gone over all these different things. I hear a lot of
positive things, don't you?
Yeah. But the oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It was. Hold on, It's gonna come.
Yeah,
cost, convenience. Oh, it's all good. I get excited talking about these things, man. One of the things too that you're gonna have to get into is getting yourself on a schedule.
Yeah.
Make sure that this place fits in your schedule, right? And you know you're gonna go through cost analysis. All these different things are gonna come into play, and cost is gonna come into factor. But if it's gonna cost you $10 extra to find a place that's right for you, eat that $10.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Literally.
Sacrifices, man.
You know what I mean? And once you get into this environment too, learning things like meal prep, like I spend $5 a meal.
Yeah.
$5.
But on paper, like, go to the grocery store and spend $100-something, you're like, whoa.
100%. And for those of you that are dealing with like dementia and Parkinson's and stuff like I am with my family, it's so easy just to grab a meal out of the fridge when someone's hungry, microwave it up in some glass,
yes,
and let it go.
Yeah.
You know, we're always on the run, these kind of things. So you know that's something too, is make sure that the gym fits your schedule, right? It can fit your schedule.
That's very true. Like people that go to the gym before work,
yes,
go after work. If they're paying $10 more, but they know they can get there on the way to work, it's got a shower there. Oh, that's great too. I mean, I could shower before work and not stink up the whole office. That's cool with me. So, yeah, it's really about finding where do you feel home? Where do you feel a sense of community? Because I'm gonna tell you up front, if you're going to a gym and you have no sense of community, you might want to do some reflection. Genuinely, every gym that I've been to, besides, and I hate doing this, but Planet Fitness, I've felt a community.
Yeah.
I've felt like, wow, I can find a group of people that share a common interest, a common goal, and walk away with something new.
100%. I couldn't have said it better.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick from our sponsors from Bierski Beef Sticks. If you're looking for a healthy snack to put in your kids' lunch, if you're looking for extra protein on the go, like Brendon and I are here, always on the go doing stuff. Meal prep is big, but sometimes we're hungry for a snack.
Yeah.
Bierski's all beef, got good vitamin A, iron, all the good stuff in a snack that builds people like us up.
Yep.
Use code HOHW at BierskiBeefSticks.com. That's code HOHW for I think 10 or 20% off. Don't quote me on that. I think it's going to be right in the comment section below if you're looking for it. But they taste great. I think even the casing's made out of beef, which is cool.
Wow.
I think so.
That's awesome.
So if you're looking for something organic, healthy, not your typical preservative-based beef sticks like Slim Jim. Sorry, Slim Jim, I do love you, but
yeah,
it's only on a road
mixed
trip.
meat.
Only on a road trip. Looking for something for your kids so it's high protein and good for them, try Bierski Beef Sticks.
You got any on you?
But kind of let's wrap this up for everyone.
Okay.
Right? So let's put ourselves in the mind of someone who's new to the gym experience, how to get started with these things. I think the big thing is talk to people like Brendon first, right? Once you're doing typically they'll show you. Brendon always shows people around the gym when they're new.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, this is the cardio room.
All day.
These kind of things. Is start asking questions right away.
Yeah.
Right, and
Very true.
give a sense. Be honest about where you're at in your experience. Hey, listen, I'm new at this. Cool. Let me show you a few things.
Yeah.
Right, because I guarantee if you ask him or me or anybody at the gym, we'll sit down and even if we're running behind, we'll sit down and work with you.
I love it.
That's why I love Better Built. I think there's only one person in the gym I don't know by name.
Yeah.
There's only one.
That's right. And
that's it.
Maybe you don't get the chance to talk to them.
No, he's in and out.
They're missing out.
They're missing out because we know everyone by name.
Yeah.
Everyone sits and stops and talks.
Exactly.
And you want that situation. Instead of going to the bar, we go to the bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Wow, that was cool.
But when you're choosing it, I think the big thing is ask questions, right? Especially the staff first. Get your feet wet in the water.
Yeah.
Even if you have to go to the gym and not do anything, just sit there for 5 minutes just to get used to the environment. Do it. Meet people, ask questions. Hey, I see you doing that workout over there. What is that?
Yeah.
I guarantee they'll tell you.
It's crazy what one question or anything like that, what window of opportunity that creates.
100%. And what does success look like for these people, right? I think, and you can tell me if I'm wrong here, it's about celebrating the little victories.
100%. I agree.
Right,
Yes.
like us starting, like when we first our big striation or something like that,
Yeah.
like the tricep dip, like woo!
Yeah, like
It's a crazy feeling.
It
like,
is.
You built it yourself, you did it
Yeah.
yourself, these kind of things, and that keeps you going. But it's not these like, oh, I bench pressed 315 today that keeps you going.
You can't live on that mountaintop high because truth is, more times than not, you're gonna show up day after day after day with no visible progress. But then it's weird. It's like, I don't want to say one day you just wake up, but it's just like it accumulates over time. Simple as that. And next thing you know, you've created a snowball effect.
Yes.
That cannot be stopped.
Well,
it just continues to grow as long as you keep showing up.
There's a day in everyone's work life where you're the new guy or new girl, whatever it is, right? And there's all those people sitting there, they're talking at the water coolers. And you're like, one day,
is that
I'm going to
exactly,
talk at the water cooler, man.
I'm
one
gonna
day.
be that.
But it
That's
doesn't
right.
start immediately,
No.
right? Then one day, next thing you know, you are talking at the water cooler with some people. And then there's a new guy or new girl there, right? These things just really take time. And when you're building your goals to succeed, make sure that you write some goals that are small, achievable goals.
I like that.
Like, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times this week. Doable.
That's right.
100% doable. Start off with really easy, attainable goals. Not that I'm going to get a 6-pack like Brad Pitt in Fight Club.
Yep.
Don't start there. Don't start with...
Because you're going to get very discouraged.
Right, so like Everly, the one with the cane thing, right? Like, I didn't even know that's one of her goals, to be honest, was to get rid of a cane. That's a monumental goal, right? So, start with just walking heel to toe.
Yep.
Start with these simple things. It's no different than investing with any out there, big finance people. We all like small compounding growth that's steady rather than high risk investing.
Oh, all day.
Right? 100%. Working out, eating right, sleeping, getting a good health routine is absolutely no different. It's about small compounding interest, right?
Yes. No way around it.
No. Right? I'll give myself an example here. For those who do know me personally, I used to like slam pre-workout drinks all day.
I've witnessed it.
Yes.
In the year of knowing Tripp.
Yes.
I've seen it.
Yeah, one time he was like, another one?
Yeah, I mean, it was, dude, I'm talking, he was 800 milligrams deep by 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It was wild.
It was intense. So like, that was a small goal of mine, is just to reduce how much I was drinking of that and get stuff. Not all of us have these like grandiose ideas of like going to the Arnolds and competing and doing this stuff. Make really simple, attainable goals that you can achieve at the place you choose.
Yes, I love it. And then as it happens, it'll take you where you want to go. It really will. You can branch out, and then you can do things like that. But if you kind of got to swallow the pill of,
yes,
I'm going to have to put some work in. I'm going to have to let this accumulate over time. But you reach a point, anybody who's new to the gym, or fitness, health, you reach a point where you have enough momentum where it doesn't bother you anymore. You've learned to love the journey.
Yes.
And it's almost the journey, you appreciate the journey more than the progress. The progress is just a byproduct of the journey.
100%.
And you learn to be like, man, this is just who I am. I've took this as a part of myself, and now it's bigger than me. And I want to share this with others. I want others to experience the same joy, fulfillment that I have.
Yes.
So what can I do? I can get on a podcast. I can create social media posts. I can talk to that person in the gym that looks like they're a little unfamiliar, unsure. So
that's a good way to look at it too. Is like as people are listening to this that are constant gym goers, it's our responsibility to take care of their community.
Yeah.
If you see someone doing something wrong, be polite. Hey, listen, this is how I would do it.
Yeah.
You don't do anything with that information after that. At least it's not on you anymore.
100%. But
you actually brought up what I forgot. Thank you. So you brought it back.
Yeah,
right? This is probably a good place for us to end the podcast too. Is no matter what in life, we're going to be in pain. We choose our pain, right? That's the pain of rotting in bed, or the pain of being in gym.
Dang.
Right. So and I think you just talked about it, is like one day things click. I think that clicking is accepting of that pain.
Yeah.
Right. I accept that this pain is going to get me to where it needs to go, and I'm willing to go through that pain.
Yes.
Right. I think that's the balance point, and the more that we accept the pain, the more we can actually use it. Right. Yeah. Like both of us, we just talked about gym being a mental outlet for us. Those kind of things is once you start like using the pain, right? Like having stuff with my mom. Ways I'm really heavy is using it. It's like, oh, that sucks. She was walking around naked yesterday and wouldn't listen to me. I'm gonna let it out. That's letting out pain. And I use this analogy all the time. A lot of people hate on Tom Brady. They do, but he knew how to use everyone's hate and pain of him as fuel for himself.
He sure did.
Everyone talked really bad garbage to him. He came out and bawled out.
He did.
He used pain to progress himself. That's something that no one else uses. And I really think that that's an acceptance factor that when you guys are going through this, that you're going to have to accept, is choosing your pain.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. Choosing your pain. That was very good.
I choose to fight, man.
Me too.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for having me again, man.
I think we're going to be having him on a lot more for kind of these solo episodes of coming on as a co-host if he wants to accept, not to put him on the spot or anything.
Yeah, no, I do.
All right.
I sure do.
So make sure you guys are looking at the comments, following Brendon on social media. What's your handles?
Brendon, not discipline. That's BRENDN discipline.
So maybe he's going to be part of the Health or High Water family moving forward. We have some good conversations here. You guys have been responding really well to it. That's why I wanted to have him back on and talk about his specialty, being in the gym, being in that environment, creating an environment for people like me that just loves being there.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever leave.
No.
But when you guys are talking about your gym experiences, write down your goals, attainable goals. Go gym shopping.
Yes.
You don't have to just go into a place and sign up.
Yeah.
And that's what I did when I came back. I even told Brendon, I was like, hey, I want a day pass here. I'm kind of trying to figure it out what's going to be the best move, because I'm going to be here for a while.
That's right.
And I told you, I was like, hey, listen, whatever I choose, I'm going to be there for the long term.
You made a good decision.
100%. And there's a few other ones that they had nice equipment and nice people, but I'd rather choose a place that's a little more expensive that I can go to and feels like home, like you said.
Yeah.
So
the place.
go check out Gene Planet genetic testing. Go check out those Bierski beef sticks. Everything we promote here, we use, we believe in. And if you guys are interested in your health journeys, want some help there, go reach out to Brendon or I. You can find us at Brendon Discipline or at Through Fire Wellness. And make sure you guys are liking, subscribing to this. Make sure you're telling some people about this. This is a very small podcast that you guys dictate. So
that's right.
Thank you guys all the way from Vietnam to California and all this South America, all these countries in South America following us. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one.
That's right.